Hi guys, hello, welcome to Ezichiology. My name is Ezichi and this series is called A to Z with Ezichi. I will go through each letter of the alphabet and I will talk about something that means something to me. Today we are going to discuss Babalola University, Abuad. I am a law student in Abuad. I'm just studying law day. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. Right. 5 things to know about Babalola University as maybe a fresher or an incoming student. First of all, the water. You're like, the water? What does she want to tell me about the water? Oh, sit tight, get ready. It's a private school, so I understand that the profit and loss margin might not be that wide. So they're trying to maximize their profits and reduce their losses, which is understandable. Anyone wants to do that with their business. But this is extremely cheap. No offense. I've never started a successful business, so I wouldn't know much about it, but as a consumer of the product, which is the school, I have to call this out. Our order comes in shifts, if that makes sense. There's the morning shift and there's the night shift. So the morning shift is like, let's say maybe 6:30 a.m. to like 7:15. It fluctuates. And the night shift is about 7:30 to 8:15. Thereabouts. If you're not able to get water in the morning or at night before it stops running, you're done for. So to bypass this scarcity and to cope and adapt to our environment, we have, for lack of a better word, drums. I don't know what the proper term for them is, but we call them drums. So yeah, you have to fetch water within these time frames to fill up your drum, so that if you happen to wake up late, or if you're in an emergency situation, or you just want to wash your hands before you eat in the afternoon, I would recommend buying a drum. You basically need it. I needed one in 100 level, but if you're able to get a super deluxe room, it's not that much of a need because the bathrooms are en suite. But is it en suite or en suite? It's en suite. The bathrooms are sharing the room. If you have a super deluxe room, then it's not much of a hassle, because then your roommates will wake you up to get water if you have good roommates, or they will help you fetch whatever. But then for hostels where your bathrooms are communal, I would recommend getting a drum. Otherwise, one day maybe you use the bathroom and you won't be able to flush, and you'll be thinking about your life how did I end up here? I'm paying millions. Number 2, the Founders Award. So this is a sum of money which our founder, Sir Are Babalola, gives or awards to first-class students. People with a CGPA of 4.5 to 4.7 receive the sum of 50,000 naira. And then those with a CGPA of 4.7 to 4.9 receive the sum of 100,000 naira. And then those with a 5.0 CGPA receive 200,000 naira. Now, listen to me. In your 100 level, read as much as you can, study as hard as you can, try your very best to get a first class. If you're not taking anything else from this video, make sure you take this piece of information. Go as hard as you can and make sure you get a first class, because it's really going to carry you as you go on. I had a lot of older students tell me this when I was in 100 level, so I really put in a lot of effort, and my 100 level CGPA was a 4.95. So even with the struggle of adjusting to learning proper law courses in 200 level, my CGPA took a hard hit, but it didn't drop below a first class. So you really need to get that first class in your 100 level, and it makes the ride smoother as you go on. And the Founders Award is really motivational because I made a promise to myself. I was like, okay, not a year will go by without me getting this money. I won't say it's free money because you work for it, you know, you study for it, but yeah, it's free money. So yeah, who doesn't want that? So just try your best to get a 4.5 and above as your CGPA so that you can get money from our very generous founder. You're paying that much money for your tuition, you get a fraction of it back, and it's your money. It's not like they're giving it to your parents. It's like, yes, I am. So yeah, do that. Now, number 3, my college, the prestigious College of Law. One lesson I learned being a law student of Babalola University was we are very dear to the founder's heart because you know he's a son. This is his discipline, right? The law college is his brainchild. He's very particular with us. That's why we have to dress a certain way, look a certain way, act a certain way, only be found in certain places, only be doing certain things. Or at least that's how I see it. I don't know about other people. Here are some tips for you as an incoming law student to Babalola University. As a girl, you are not allowed to fix your lashes. You're not allowed to fix your nails. You're not allowed to make brown hair. Your hair should be shoulder length at most, and it shouldn't like form a big bun. Your bun shouldn't be too big. Your hair should be packed in a neat, average sized bun at all times. One lesson that I learned the hard way was your plain white shirt shouldn't have darts on it. This baffled me because I paid a fine of 5,000 naira for my shirt. And I thought my shirt was allowed. It just had pleats, basically. Imagine pleats on the collar of my shirt. It wasn't ruffles, it wasn't flamboyant, it wasn't anything fantastic. But I dropped 5,000 naira for that. After that, I went to do so. I looked at myself, I was like, wow, that hurt. I didn't even tell my parents because they'll be like, why are you not obeying the rules? But yes, I know we're supposed to wear a plain white shirt. This shirt was white, head to toe, white. But because it had darts, wasn't allowed. So just to be on the safe side, buy the plainest plain white shirt you can find, because you're going to be dropping money left and right. If you want to do that, that's on you. You're also not allowed to have hoop earrings of any size, of any kind. The tiniest hoops are not allowed. Just buy a dot diamond earring. I'll probably display something on the screen so you guys can have an idea of what you're allowed to wear. And then for our wristwatches as well, they're probably only allowed black, gold, and silver. I don't even think brown is allowed. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But just to be on the safe side. And you're not allowed to wear other kinds of jewelry like a necklace or a bracelet or a rosary or anything. And if you're a Muslim, you're not allowed to wear your hijab or a scarf. Nothing. You come in your white shirt, plain white shirt, and your plain white skirt, plain black skirt. You're not allowed to wear a black gown, black pinafore, none of that. White shirt, white skirt. You can have like a sweater vest, black. White socks are not allowed. Wear only black socks. That's all I can remember. I should probably have taken notes. But yeah, try your best not to get into any trouble. Because the first thing that everybody's going to say is, oh, you're a law student, you're breaking the rules. It's like, just avoid it, okay? I think that's all. If anything comes up, I will circle back to that. The next thing you should know about Babalola University. Students are not allowed to cook on school premises. We buy food from the cafeterias. We have about 5. There's Caf 1, which is closer to the boys' hostel. There's Caf 2, which is closer to girls' hostel. There's Captain Cook and Smoothie Shack and Staff Caf. All 3 of them are close to the boys' hostel as well. There's Med Caf, which is all the way on Med side, and Seasons Daily, which is also on Med side. I prefer food from Caf 2. I also like food from Captain Cook, and I also like food from Smoothie Shack. But the portions in Smoothie Shack are fairly small. So yeah, I think when you just come to the school, experience everything for yourself, taste everything. Don't take my word for it. Just obey the rules, be on the safe side. and form your own experience, all right? But this is just me giving you like a heads up of what I went through. The fifth and final thing that we're going to discuss today is the social life. I would like to commend our founder for striking a balance between academics, spiritual life, and social life. You know, when you think about a bunch of other private schools in Nigeria and what their lives are like, except maybe like Nile and PAU, you think of Babcock and other Nigerian unis, Covenant, that they're trying to like, imagine tying my attendance, like my church attendance, to my academic work. That, well, to each their own. To each their own. So somebody can even stream service in their room. All right, you do that and your CGPA will drop. I will just be angry every day of my life till I graduate. Anyways, as I was saying, why did I drift from the point? My social life in Abuad. I think I'm the worst person to talk about this, to be honest, because I don't have much of a social life. I have a bunch of friends. We hang out sometimes. That's about it. Different student body associations host various parties. Like when you guys resume, there'll be the freshers party. Maybe the law college might have the law freshers hangout, stuff like that. But it's becoming a bit more streamlined now because it's pretty hard to get approval for parties. So let's hope that you guys will still have fun when you come. I have this running theory that the longer a school stands, the lesser the quality of life of students. This is not me dissing Abuad or anything. I'm talking about schools in general. Like, you guys have left secondary school, right? Go back, ask your juniors, like, how's the school, what's going on? You're going to hear all kinds of wild stories and like, that could never have happened when I was there. You're like, that is crazy. I feel like that happens to all schools. So people that may have graduated, if you speak to them, their experience of Abuad will be a bit different from mine as a current student, and it might be different from yours as an incoming student. So let's hope for the best, because that's the most we can do. I've discussed the water, I've discussed the law college, I've discussed food prices. I only mentioned the CAFs. The food prices. CAF 1 and CAF 2 are run by Mrs. Yeye Afe Babalola. So she controls the prices of the food. When you come, you'll see. When you come, you'll see, because I don't want to talk now, and then when you come, you'll be worse. But a spoonful of rice, last I remember, was 115 naira. And now you're hearing them like, this kind babe, why is she talking like this? Just come 115 naira. Those bills pile up. If you do the math, that's just one spoon. That's not a plate. A spoon, like a serving spoon of rice, was 115 naira. What? What? Okay, imagine doing that multiple meals a day, 7 days a week. You're doing that. That's a lot of money. So when you're eating like this in school and living your life in school, better make the right decisions. Because if I was a parent and I paid the amount of school fees that like we pay, and I gave my child that much money for their upkeep, and then I'm hearing crazy stories. Anyways, now we've discussed the food prices, I think. So we've discussed food prices, social life, law college, founders award, and water. So those are the 5 things that I wanted to talk about in my video today. Because when I first tried like applying to Abuad, there wasn't a lot of information online. There are a bunch of Abuad content creators, but most of their content did not really circle around school, except maybe Ovakara and a number of others, a few others. So I felt like it was my duty to make this video so that freshers and other incoming students can just have an idea of what to expect. Thank you guys for staying up to this point. Please like, subscribe, follow me for A to Z with Ezichi, and I hope you guys have fun as we go on, and I hope you had fun watching this video. So please stay tuned. There's more where that came from. So if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. I will try my best to get to all of them. Congratulations on getting into Abuad, and I hope the experience is lovely for you. All right, thank you. Bye.